Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're just going to do a pick a card with the Dreamweaver's Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. These are just the cards that hadn't been utilized in December's readings, okay? So we get something totally new. I've chosen to use color highlighters to identify the piles for you guys, okay? And of course, if any colors come up in the cards themselves, that might hold some significance for you as well, okay? Card 1 is the purple highlighter. Card 2 is the pink one. Card 3 is the green one, all right? So I'll give you a moment. Go ahead and pause the video. Focus on the cards in front of you. Whichever ones, in whatever order, come up in your mind's eye, may have your message, okay? All right. If you've chosen card number 1, you have number 41, which breaks down to a 5. Weavers watch the dragons fly. All right. Getting a sense of releasing demons at this moment. Okay. Essential meaning, being the observer, curiosity, seeing the bigger picture, not taking anything personally. Sometimes we get so involved in our feelings about things we begin to believe we are those emotions. They become part of our identity, part of our story forever. Instead of understanding the transience of opinions, we become trapped by our beliefs about the world and our part in it. Those ideas harden and stiffen until they form a tight container around our possibilities. While a container can be a good thing, we can find ourselves trapped in an old story. A good question to ask now about the subject you want this oracle to illuminate is, what am I making this mean? What if you removed your assumptions? What if nothing is ever personal? Now is the time to look at your situation and see it for what it is. Step back and look at the bigger picture. Remain neutral and curious, and be willing to explore it from a different perspective. There is so much more to discover here. So it's important not to get caught up in being right or getting caught up in the smallest details that obscure a more expansive potential. Even in the most joyful times, you can still run the risk of thinking it will always be that way, when everything will change and evolve, even transcend this forever place, because that is the truth of life. You're on a beautiful journey, and if you remain open and hopeful and willing to discover things that are unknown to you, that gift of curiosity will lead you to treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Like the dream weavers watch the dragons fly, so should you observe your inner and outer worlds in the same manner. When you really learn to pay attention and can say, "That's interesting," the hidden doors of perception swing wide. Such wisdom has always lived inside you. Did you know that you were so fortunate? Stay open. All right, if you pick card number 2, the pink highlighter, you have card number 22, Surfing Rainbows on the Moon. All right. Getting a sense of really tapping into your divinity for messages here, okay? Seeing full spectrum. Essential meaning, the power of imagination when led by inspiration and intuition, the source of innovative thinking, and being playful. You're at a place where no matter your inquiry, the answer is the same. It's time to be playful, let curiosity lead, and allow your imagination to help you dream without limits. You are a powerful co-creator in this world, capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. Even though you've come this far, you doubt whether you could ever achieve the life, the career, the relationship you really want. It's not that what you have isn't good enough, but is it all that it could be? Have you placed limits on yourself or others in your mind? You have so much to give, so much within you that you have not even touched the surface of yet. Write down your dreams, your goals, your deepest desires for your life, and play with them. Rehearse them as if you were there already. How do they make you feel? Have you considered who you'd need to become to experience all of this? The only limits you have exist in your own perception. Imagine you are surfing rainbows on the moon. Don't worry about how you'll get there. Just don't limit yourself, especially not now. Give wings to the vision for your life and commit to fly. Let the universe take care of the how. When you let your imagination soar, you can discover that miracles can and do come true. All right, if you picked card number 3, the green highlighter, you have card number 27. When the grit becomes a pearl, getting a real sense of something under pressure, alchemizing. I'm trying to get it to focus for you. There we go. Whatever color comes through. All right. '27. Essential meaning. Reinvention. Learning from past mistakes. Surrendering to lesson with grace and maturity. Something transformative is happening within you. All that friction, irritation, and resentment, the growing pains, identifying with your wounds and then releasing them. You've been through rough seas for sure. Now you hold the precious pearl of wisdom in your hands and heart and psyche. You are forever changed. After all, you cannot change the pearl back to the grit, nor would you want to. Yes, you might get triggered here and there by the ghosts of the past, but nothing compared to the arduous journey of learning you have been on. You will notice how quickly you can turn things around, how quiet you can become in the middle of a storm, how adept you've become at knowing when to speak up or to step away, how mature you are now. This is a time to look at how far you've come, and to be mindful of opportunities, relationships, and interactions that remind you of the ones you've been through already. You do not have to learn the same things repeatedly. You have the choice now to move forward or walk away. Some things cannot be changed no matter how much you want them to. Certainly you know you can change only yourself, even if you want to influence another person to see things your way. That didn't work before, and it won't work now. Take things at face value and trust your intuition to avoid unnecessary grit. Treasure is waiting for you on the other side of this situation. Whatever choice you make now, if you move forward and discover if it's not for you, you can always change your mind. The point is, your next move is about having an experience, because you have already accumulated so many pearls of wisdom. You can trust yourself to make the right one. Breathe. You've got this.